The game started out kind of what we wanted to. We wanted to take some shots, hit some big plays. I thought the first half was pretty good. I think our defense really played well today. I was really extremely proud of those guys. The package that Louis put together really created some problems for them offensively. And some of the yardage they got was we knew they were going to run the football. There'd be some checks, and they would start running the football because we emptied out the box. But we wanted to see how patient they were going to get as far as trying to take things over the top. And, we put them in that position. And it cost us in time of possession, things like that. But we didn't allow the explosive plays. And that was the whole game plan going in defensively for us. Offensively, I thought we played well at times. We just killed ourselves. We got to be able to run the football better. Our offensive line's got to do a better job coming off the football. We got to get more vertical, and we got to play more physical. We got physical players. We just got to get them to play physical, and that's on us as a coaching staff. And then when it comes to the turnovers and disciplinary penalties and things like that, that's on me as the head coach. That's my responsibility to make sure those things get taken care of. And I'm not doing a good job of that. So I got to do a better job of that, reinforcing the things that we got to reinforce to make sure we have success on the scoreboard at the end of a game. And all those things have a chance to hurt us if we don't do those things. So with that being said, I'll take any questions you guys got.
Big part for you guys is starting fast, like really fast. Was that designed to take that shot?
Yeah, we were, Rob. We thought early on would be an opportunity to get them because of the way they played defensively and the way they lined up schematically. We thought there was a shot to be taken early on in the first or second series. Just so happened we got what we wanted, that early in the game. We took the shot, and Austin made a heck of an adjustment on the ball, and Jason laid it out there, but he had protection too. So, it's a double move that we put on those guys. So it was worked out for us.
You touched on this again. I know we talked about this earlier about the defense kind of coming together. You're giving up yards, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they're not scoring, and that's.
Yeah, you got to look at the end of the day. You judge by the scoreboard. And the scoreboard says that we were doing pretty doggone good. And, we frustrated them in the first half, and they went for it a few times, and they just couldn't pick it up. So when teams are able to or not able to get in the flow offensively, similar to what we had in the second half, we didn't get in the flow offensively. And what they didn't want to do is run the football as much as they did. But we forced them into that game. And by the box that we gave them some looks defensively, schematically, that if you're offensive, you want to run the foot. That's perfect for running football. And we gave up some rushing yardage, and that allowed them to control the clock. But it didn't get points for them. And, it's unfortunate we gave up the turnover for the touchdown because defensively I thought we played great. When things got bad for us offensively, defensively we came up with a sack. We came up with a strip fumble. We came up with a big play downfield. We got a sack on the last play. We did so many good things defensively, and we can't overlook that.
The other part is offensively. We were talking maybe the first half. Maybe was that probably the best you guys have played all year that you've seen?
I don't know if it's the best we played. We still had some mistakes. We had a couple of turnovers. So I don't know if that's the best we played all year. I think we did some good things. And I think that's, as a coach, you take good out of every game and you evaluate every game for what it's worth. I think the fans only look at, or sometimes the media only looks at the final score or the way you arrived at the final score. It's hard to win, man. I'm telling you, this league is from top to bottom getting stronger and stronger. This is a different league than it was 5 years ago. The talent's better in this league, and the coaching's better in this league. And what you're seeing is that you're seeing some teams battle back and forth. I'm anxious to see how the rest of the league played out today. I'm anxious to see how it goes the rest of the season. But, Nichols beating Sam and other guys winning during the course of the season, those things are going to take place, and we want our share of this thing. And winning tonight was important for us to be 2-1.
Coach Gerard Moore from the Lions Roar. Some plays didn't get called like in y'all's favor. The punt return, they said stepped out of bounds. They stepped out of bounds. The interception that was late hit wasn't late hit. What'd you tell your boys to focus back on during the game?
Yeah. Nothing matters. You don't flinch. You just keep playing. Sometimes plays happen for you, and when they do, you get excited. But then you got to go to the next play. Sometimes plays happen against you, and you get down, but you got to bounce right back because you got to go to the next play. So we played, I think, 94 snaps today defensively. Well, that's a heck of a football game, man. That's a lot of snaps. And that means 94 plays are not going to go exactly like we want. So there's going to be some plays in there, and they got to bounce back and play the next play. And I thought defensively we did a great job of that. But you see our resiliency. You see things happen, man. You see guys make mistakes. You see turnovers. You see penalties. You see all those things. And like I said, that's on me. not on our team. That's on me for putting those guys out on the field. But you see the rest of the team rally and bounce back, and that's pretty cool to watch the evolution of our guys, of our team taking place right now.
Frank, you probably already talked about this, but y'all looked like y'all had a good defensive plan where you wanted to put a lot of 6 and 7 defensive backs and just a few guys in the box.
Yeah, we did, Jim, and that's why they ran the football like we talked about earlier. I thought Louis had a great plan. We sliced underneath one. We played him over the top. We jammed him at the line of scrimmage. We brought a corner blitz and then sat it down where they couldn't throw it quick to him. We did multiple things schematically that they hadn't seen before, I don't think, and I think it confused the quarterback early on. He had an opportunity to, he held on to the football a little bit longer. But what they didn't do is they didn't beat us with one. The guy's a good player, man. The guy's going to play at the next level. He's a good player. But we didn't allow him to do that. He made some catches. He's going to get those. We kept him out of the end zone, though.
How did they adjust that in the second half? Did they try to just throw shorter?
They tried some quicker, shorter throws, hoping that we would bite, and then they went after a couple of double moves, and we didn't bite on them. And that's what I mean. So you're seeing, they went after Philando Jordan a few times, and he came down, and he came down, and he came down, and then they went a little stop and go route on him, and he didn't bite on the guy, and they overthrew it. So you're seeing the evolution of our guys taking place. When experience takes place, those guys can draw from it. Now he's going to be able to draw from this game the rest of the season because we're going to see some of the same stuff.
What happened to y'all offensively in the second half?
I thought we did a poor job up front. I think our offensive line did a poor job. We got to do a better job there controlling the line of scrimmage. We should be better. We got better players up front, and we're not getting them to play well. We got to play better up front, and then which allows us to run the football, but it also allows Chasen to stand back there and throw the football. I think he's an accurate quarterback. We got some receivers who have an opportunity to get open, and I think Greg's scheme that we put together is good. So we got an opportunity to do some stuff, but it starts up front.
Any more questions for Coach?
I got one more. When y'all travel to Texas next week, what's some things y'all look to improve on?
Everything, every day, man. We wake up, we walk into here, and we want to get better than we were the day before. So there's nothing that we say we're satisfied with. We got high expectations for who we want to be. Well, we're not satisfied with this game. No matter win or lose, it doesn't matter. We're not satisfied with it. We got to go back to the drawing board and be objective and say, you know what? We can be better than what we were. How can we do that? It might be a step. It might be a hand placement. It might be eye discipline. Whatever it is, we can do a better job than what we did today. That's our goal, is to continue to grow. And I think you saw it again today. Our defense played really well today. Offensively, we got to keep coming. Defensively did a great job today. So we want to grow on that. It's not as good as we can play. I know that.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.